What is up, everybody? That's here, and today we're back playing more singles battles, 3v3 Battle Stadium singles with another amazing mono type team. Today we're busting out the big mono dragon. This has been a highly requested mono type team in my comment section. Thank you to everyone that suggested it, and it's finally here. The mono dragon team using some of my absolute favorite Pokemon. We're going to be using a loaded dice Dragonite. I think probably the best Pokemon, the most popular Pokemon in the usage stats for the 3v3 Battle Stadium singles format. Using a Choice Scarf Dragon Terra Baxcal, we're able to bust out those absolutely massive Glaive Rushes. We're also using a Focus Sash Mold Breaker Haxorus. Mold Breaker is so good in Battle Stadium. You can break through Disguise Mimikyus, Levitate users with Earthquake, and you can hit those unaware mons like Dundozo and Skeledirge with that big true damage. Your Mold Breaker lets you basically be unaware of their unaware ability. It's pretty good. We got a Choice Band Pult. We got a couple other guys over here too. We got a really cool Garchomp set that has like a Citrus Berry. It has, you know, Stealth Rocks, Dragon Tail, really cool lead. This is probably going to be our lead for most of our games today. Very bulky set. And last but not least, a kommo-o. I think kommo-o is very slept on in Battle Stadium singles. The same set that Ashton Cox used in his VGC, you know, top 4 LAIC with like Clang Soul Throat Spray, bunch of special coverage. I think kommo-o is like a really good mon that is in a very, you know, underrated spot as far as Battle Stadium singles goes. It's really cool. I don't know why it's so tiny though. I didn't know kommo-o was so tiny compared to all these other guys. But I will say, if there is a monotype team that you want to see featured on this channel in this series, think about letting me know. All of the teams that I make are taken from requests in my comment section. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into these battles. But if there's a team you want to see or a specific Pokemon you want to see, let me know in the comments. And yeah, let's just hop right into it. Wish me luck. Here we go. Okay, what is this? I don't see an issue with leading Pult, if I'm being honest. You kind of just lead Pult, Dragon Terra just darts up. If that's Citrus Trevenant, we might be in for a bad time. Just gotta watch out for some of that stuff. Let's see. I really like having big EQ damage here. I think Haxorus is probably better than Dragonite here, honestly. I just get vibes that Haxorus might be a little more value. And then I wonder if there is going to be a Fairy Terra. I'm thinking if I want to use kommo-o in this situation, because we have Clang Soul and we have like Flash Cannon, like a big Steel Terra Flash Cannon might be really good at breaking the Skeledirge specifically, or we could just use like Bax. It's probably, the issue is that it's Scarfed. I think I'm going to go kommo here. Kommo is also really good into like Superior. I can just, you know, pop it with any sort of like, you know, dragon attacks I want. Or I can go with like a Steel Terra to block like a Dragon Pulse, because Superiors do sometimes carry Dragon Pulse, and I think kommo is in a better spot to take that than something like a Dragonite would be. So they have Belly Bolt on the icon. Let's see, I wonder what we even want to do. Are you leading Belly Bolt against me? Like, no way, right? Okay, that's the way that I thought. And so we outspeed here, and if we go Dragon Terra, we're not weak to that Tough Claws boosted Sucker Punch. That is one of my favorite Lycanroc forms, so let me know in the comments what your favorite Lycanroc form is. This should be able to get the double tap, quite literally. Hopefully they don't go Fairy Terra. If I were to use Lycanroc in singles, I would probably make it Fairy Terra because it's such a good lead, being able to be like a Sash Countermon. It gets Stealth Rocks, it gets Sucker Punch. It's really good. The only thing that really checks it is Pult. So like having Fairy Terra on it would be really nice. You can see we would be in for a bad time, but we are going to get the double tap here. And again, we are going Dragon Terra not for damage. We're going Dragon Terra to make sure they can't go with like a Dark Terra boosted or a Choice Band boosted, Sucker Punch boosted by that Tough Claws to actually just get the KO up on us. So we take out that guy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is where if they are sending out something that has a Fairy Terra, it might be a little telegraphed. Skeledirge is commonly Fairy Terra'd. That's the most common Fairy Terra mon. I don't think Konk's going to be Fairy Terra. I think we double tap Konk. Great defense stat on this guy, but like, we're Dragapult. I think if I was Adamant Pult, I would get this KO. If I was Adamant Pult, I would definitely have gotten that KO. Survey says, oh, yeah, Jolly Pult not quite able to get that. Drain Punch is going to be fine. This is going to put us within range for Mach Punch, which I think I might just allow to happen. I'm trying to look at, though, what I would want to pivot to. Because I don't see an issue with just like letting this guy get folded by Mach Punch and coming in with kommo-o and just closing it up. It seems like a pretty decent idea. Go for a Mach Punch, homie. You earned it. There it is. Yeah, I'm not going to let you like cycle me with like Drain Punches. because we also didn't know their set. But good stuff from them. Let me think. Kommo-o is a good mon here. I think Haxorus is fine, but we have our Sash. I'm gonna try the Kommo. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this. Let's just try this. Let me think of what they have in the back. Like, if they have Skeledirge, it's big sad. You know what? I'm gonna Clang Soul. I've lived a full life. You don't have Ice Punch. If you had Ice Punch, you would have Ice Punched me, right? The Pult. You have Drain Punch. Drain Punch, Mach Punch, all those things. So this is gonna give me a Omni boost to all my stats. Kommo-o so busted. And I prefer the regular looking Kommo to the shiny one. It costs a little bit of my health, but I'm also compounding it with a Throat Spray to give me, some value here. And we should be able to eat this Mach Punch and just clap the rest of their mons. This gives me a +1 boost to all my stats, and the Throat Spray gives me a +1 to my special attacks. So look at that. Big boosts here. And I wish I was like a physical set to give me Drain Punch off this. Now we're just gonna Clang Scales here. Hopefully we get this KO. Hopefully they don't have like a weird Terra. Mach Punch shouldn't KO unless it crits. Yep, it does not. And we are able to pick up that KO. This is a 100% accuracy move that lowers my defense. And it also in doubles hits both Pokemon. So it's a pretty good move. Let's see what the last mon is. I think we're in a good enough spot. But let's find out. Survey says, is it the Dirge? You still have Terra. Right, Trevenant. I don't think Trevenants are commonly Fairy Terra. I'd say Fire Terra is very common on Trevenant, so it's Dark. I'm going to go with just a Clang Scales here. If you have Fairy, you have Fairy. If you have Steel, I close with Haxorus. Steel is common as well. Oh, none. None of the above. Are you Citrus? Are you gaming out here? Here's Citrus. Citrus Trevenant, very, very common. Let's see what they're doing. Are they Trick Rooming me? No way. Wisp, no way. Leech Seed, that's completely fine. Unless you got Protect, I might live one of these. He's got the big root. What does he got over here? Come on, live. Oh my gosh. All right, so you have to have Protect, which is like, I'm not going to lie, like pretty uncommon on singles. I'm at 1 HP, baby. You got the Protect, buddy? You got that Protect? What you got? Show me what you're working with. He does have Protect. Okay, that's fine. We have our Kommo going down. We have Haxorus, and I have no taunt on this Haxorus. I think I'm just gonna rip the Outrage, but if it doesn't KO, I'm big sad. What if I ran a Calc? I could run the Calc here. You guys don't mind that I'm running the Calc here. I've had people, they hate it when you run Calcs. They're like, you can't run Calcs in tournaments, so you're not allowed to do it when I'm watching you play on the ladder. I'm running the dang calculator, bro. I think I have a Jolly Haxorus. And so I want to see how much damage Outrage does from a Jolly Hax into this Trevenant. Haxorus. So a Jolly Hax. Blank set. Set it to level 50. Because, like, I might just Dragon Dance this first turn. Trevenant. Let me know, do you guys usually run damage calculators when you guys are playing your own games? Like, let me know. So it looks like, it's going to auto-send the hacks out. That's fine. Outrage. Outrage looks like it does quite a bit. Outrage does a lot. Even if they're 252, Outrage is still doing like 60+%. So we are fine to Outrage here. Problem is, like, they do have that Fairy Terra or like a Steel Terra. We could be in for a bad time. Okay, Outrage should get the KO. Awesome. Shout out to the damage calculator. That's the real MVP. Didn't need to bring ink and paper into it. Just got everything done on the phone. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Haxorus. Taking those big wins all the way to the bank. Okay, Quagsire. A little bit of Arcanine. Scissor's a little bit problematic. Don't particularly care for fighting Scizor with this team. Do we need hazards? Like, I think I can actually lead Garchomp here. I think Garchomp's actually not bad. Garchomp Pult seem really viable. At the same time, I'd like one Mon that can kind of carry versus Scizor. I think we have Earthquake here. Kommo's not bad. I think Kommo's probably the best. It's best against Meowscarada. You can block Flower Trick and knockoffs pretty well, so I think Kommo's probably the right play there. Awesome. We haven't used really Bax yet, but I don't think Bax is right into Scizor. So let's just try this one. I think the Quagsire is going to be a little bit hard to deal with. Unaware Mons in general are pretty hard to deal with. Sometimes I think I need Haxorus to break those, but at the same time, I think Haxorus can be pretty abused by Meowscarada. So let's see what they want to lead with. This is fine. Meowscarada, Banded, Scarfed, Sash are all viable sets. I kind of just want to set up my rocks. I can even Dragon Tail out and just break Sash if I think it is Sash. I think I'm going to rocks first, though. Just getting those up is going to be very, very nice. I do not care that I'm giving you... What are you giving me? Bro, that's the real question. What are you giving me? Survey says, can I have a good item? Is it a Choice Scarf and my Garchomp? Bro, you just gave my Garchomp a Choice Scarf. I don't know if you know how this works. But, like, I'm cooking now. I do be cooking. Are you going to U-turn? What if I Dragon Tailed that? So it's not going to let me use a different move, right? That's the way that works because I already used the move. Yep. So I just want to pivot. So I think we pivot into Kommo. We don't really care if Kommo gets its thing knocked off, its Throat Spray, because we're just going to be using Kommo as like a main attacker here. And I think what they're trying to do is set up for Quagsire to wall our team. And I'm kind of looking at trying to get some big damage on Quagsire and setting up for the ability to mess it up with Pult. That's kind of where I'm looking. Doesn't do that much damage here. Oh my gosh, a crit. Never lucky. So we could set up here if we feel like it. Again, I don't really feel the need to set up here. We're just going to Aura Sphere. Super effective versus this thing. Going to be pretty nice. They know we go for fighting attacks here. We're going to keep them honest this turn. They're knockoffing. We're not going for the setup. I don't think it's really required. They crit us with that one too. Never lucky. We should be able to get the KO here. Oh, just kidding, because they went Psychic. I'm an idiot. Duh. That's stupid. I'm an idiot. I'm a big, stupid, dumb idiot. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. I guess we just have to Clang Scale out. Good news is, like, we're itemless. Maybe they pivot here. Maybe I Clang Soul here. I got their Psychic. Now, I don't want to Clang Soul, though. I'll just Scales. Maybe they U-turn here? I could pivot back in Garchomp. Knockoff's fine. I'm not pivoting anymore. I'm getting a defense drop for this, but it'd be really nice to just get the KO here. Single target. Oh my gosh. Never, ever lucky. There's their Citrus Berry they took. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm just going to Clang Sales again. Like, it sucks I'm getting this many defense drops, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Kommo's also, it has soundproof, so you can't Yawn Cycle it. He's going to do a decent chunk. Auto crit. They have a defense drop, but they are going down for the count. They've crit every move with this Meowscarada. Sometimes lucky, right? Okay, so Meowscarada's down. We do have rocks up, which are going to heavily disincentivize things like Arcanine. Scizor is still pretty good into this guy, but I feel like even if you SD and I Aura Sphere, I still feel like I'm in a good spot. Quad. So this is what, or Quagsire, sorry. Yeah, we're just going to go for Clang Scales. I don't really see a problem here. And then we're going to try and close this with a, Dragon Terra Banded Darts Pult. Good to see no Fairy Terra. Look at the damage. It's too significant. It's too significant. Stockpile. Oh, he cooking. All right. It's gonna be one of these games, huh? He's gonna recover. I don't have an Encore. I'm gonna have to Dragon Tail him out, and that's okay with me. Now, knowing like this is our out is the play. So you're gonna recover. I will Dragon Tail you with my Choice Scarf Garchomp. Yes, please. And then we'll see what your last Mon is, and then we'll make it so you actually have to, like, come in on the damage. It looks to be a heavy HP defense Quagsire. So Stockpile, Recover, what are you going to do, like, Yawn? And then what is your last move, like, is it like a Water Attack or something? Stockpile is really, really dangerous because, like, for us, because, like, we can only, like, do Dragon Tail as long as they have 2 Mons, right? If we ever get a KO on something, we're in for a bad time. Or if they have like a Fairy Tail, we're super cooked. I'd like to hit this so they don't start getting a Yawn Cycle up on us, but let's see what they got here. Survey says. Of course, I hit that Dragon Tail value. So they got to restart over from 0. Easy peasy lemon squeezy out here. Let's see. Last Mon's Ice Coon. Okay, that's fine. Yep, this thing should get double tapped by Pult, I think. Just Dragon Tail it. Just going to use Dragon Tail for like 5 turns. I think that's probably the play here. I want to see if they go Fairy Terra. Let's see it. Kommo comes in and cooks this thing, by the way. Fire Terra. Awesome. The idea that I'm looking for here is I think Pult is more damage. Belly Drum in my face. You saw I clicked Dragon Tail, right? Like, peace be with you, bro. Alright, let's see. What is the actual play here? Huh. Yeah. You still get phased out. But you are popped. When you come back in, you're a big jerk. I wish there was something Garchomp had to, like, outvalue this Quagsire. You only get 5 recovers. I guess that's pretty valuable. Maybe you're gonna yawn? It is lefties. I think I'm gonna U-turn in. I can always fight that Clodsire with my Garchomp. I want to see if I can force a double switch. Because they know that I can't use Dragon Tail if they run out of the Ice Cube. Right? So if they pivot to that and I pivot to this, then I Dragon Tail double dip darts, like I'm good. Earthquake's fine. Ooh, ow, oh, ow. Oh, that hurts so bad. That's really still fine, but like, oh god, ow. Alright, that sucks. Alright, I'm going deep. Ah, that crit Earthquake's too much. Okay. So I think we're going to do over half. It is possible that we get KO'd by the Earthquake. And then we can repin with Kommo. And then we repin the last Mon with Garchomp. I think that's like our best shot here. Big darts. Oh, yeah, look at that damage. Oh, yeah, look at that damage. Oh, have you ever seen anything take so much damage? You Bolt's so good. I'm like, you like my mono dragon team? It's like you actually mean my mono like Dragapult team, and I just win. Like, holy moly, we're out here doing that big damage. We're not even Adamant Pult, we're Jolly. He already has his Ice Phase broken, but we are still faster. Jolly Pult. Oh, they're faster than my Pult? I didn't know this. How fast does that thing get? I need to check my Pult real quick. You're Citrus too. It's not like you shouldn't be faster than me, I don't think. I think we just lost. Let me check this Pult. Oh, we're Adamant. Okay. Alright, so this Garchomp, 122. I don't think I think we lose. I thought we were Jolly. Oh my gosh, I lose. I lost. Yeah, that's probably just game, right? Oh my gosh, I thought I had it. All right, so what I would have done here is if I knew I was Adamant, right? You just swap out and repin with Sucker Punch. So I take this L all the way to the bank, but I'm gonna make him get it. Yeah. Let's see, because Icicle Spear can only hit twice sometimes. 3 times? Come on, come on, come on, Chomp! Come on, Chomp! Let's go, we win. Alright. Now that we know that our Pult's Adamant, that changes how we have to play it. We take those wins still. We stay taking those wins. We don't scoop out here, right? We're not scooping. I could have swore I was using a Jolly Pult. But Adamant Pult works too. Nothing really wrong with that. So we take those wins all the way to the bank. And we continue the Dragon Dominance. Oh, it's a Azumarill. Party's over, boys. Party's over. A Skeleturge. Party's over, boys. Let's see. What do we actually have to do against these guys? This is really, really bad. Azumarill. In this economy, they woke up and chose the Azumarill. We have to go with like our big setup options, I think, versus those. So it's gonna be those 3. Pult's getting to stay at home. They also probably have like what is that? They probably have Fairy Terra on the Dirge. Great looking team though, like pretty bouncy. Not necessarily stall-esque. I wonder if they know how to leverage Azumarill. I think leading Azumarill is not terrible. They'd be able to get a lot of stuff off. I can't Dragon Tail it. Yeah, I think this is a good play for them. I can't Dragon Tail it. I don't get to set up my rocks this way. I think we just have to go straight into Earthquake Town. Yeah, like you could play rough me, but you can't belly drum me and play rough me. You gotta do both. And if you're Citrus, right, there's a player like, your mission freaking accomplished out here. Like, look at this. Like I said, I wanted you to not click belly drum, and like you didn't click belly drum, and like if I Terra, I'm probably still out of range of Aqua Jet. Well, you like that Citrus? That's kind of nice, right? I will let you Aqua Jet me, I think. I should Stealth Rocks here. Yeah, I should have stealth rocks there. Because I can still stealth rocks, but like, I didn't need to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I could have eaten another attack and still stealth rocks. I should have stealth rocks there. My fault. Slight misplay. I think stealth rocks was a much better play. We were forcing the condition of an aqua jet, and like we would have been able to catch like good damage on this kommo. I'm gonna Dragon Tail your kommo to keep you honest. So you can't Clang Soul in my face. If you just want to hit me, go nuts. Like, no one's saying you can't. Hopefully you don't go Fairy Terra kommo with a Clang Soul. At the same time, I think I'm soundproof on my kommo. Steel Terra kommo. It's a good Terra. I think they're clicking Clang Soul. But let's see. Because, like, I could also I showed Earthquake. Yeah, dude, look at this. Here we go. Come on, Dragon Tail. Come on. I've missed a few Dragon Tails in my day. Hopefully this is not one of the few that I miss. Please. Please let me hit this. Like, please also be Throat Spray. Like, go full speed ahead over here. Come on. Take the damage. Dragon Tail. Oof. Value. Should have been Fairy Terror. So we already got their Terror out. This Garchomp, like, still pins it pretty hard. We don't need to Rocks anymore. I think it might just be the right idea to... Oh, I'm going to Earthquake this. I was going to say, like, you actually just use Dragon Tail every single turn to stop setup. But it's like, actually, like, I'm just going to click Earthquake until all your mons are gone. Garchomp kind of nice. Let's go. It shouldn't KO, because we're very, very weak. We're like a bulk chomp set, which is why we were able to eat all this stuff from that Azumarill so well. But I think we're in a good spot. I think the right play, like, honestly, is to go Haxorus, and we just don't even use Kommo. We have Overcoat, we don't have Soundproof. Okay, so we don't want to go Kommo-o and go for like a Clang Soul and have them pivot into Soundproof Kommo. That's really bad. So we want to just come in here, use Earthquake again, and probably just get the dub. Yeah. Cool. Should be good to go here. EQ, baby! Mold Breaker busted. Let's go. Big damage. Haxorus. Haxorus is so freaking cool. One of my absolute favorite mons of all time. Love me some Haxorus. Haxorus 97 base speed outspeeds, I believe, the 85 base speed of Kommo-o. So let's see. I can't believe we won this game. Like, they had the Azumarill. They had all the shots in the world. And we're like, no, Garchomp busted. The bulk chomp busted. We should be able to get this KO. Yeah. EQ. Oof, got it. Perfect. We love to see it. Haxorus so nice. Haxorus so good. These fast-paced, 3v3 Battle Stadium singles games. Like, there's a lot riding on every single turn. That's one of the best things about this format is how much pressure every single turn has. If you're able to weather the storm, you got the right mons with the right EVs for the right situations, you can make an unwinnable matchup into a winnable one. If you play things just a little bit perfectly. A little bit perfectly. Oh, that's really cool. Like, Arbolive is something you don't see all that often. Sash Hat is problematic. I don't think I can really break it. It's Bax time, boys. I think it's Bax time. I think it do be Bax time. Icicle Spear, we just pop the hat. Don't act. We could. I can't really stop Trick Room though, can I? This is our best option to stop TR. Hoping that they're not Sash, but I think they are. So those are good. Or that's good, sorry. That's good. I'm gonna go with this guy, and then I need one more mon that will carry me to absolute victory. I'm gonna go with this, with the Polt. I'm really hoping that this isn't like Sash Hat. That's my favorite hat to play in Battle Stadium singles is Sash. There's not that much you really need to do. You just go Trick Room, right? They can't taunt you, they can't spore you, right? They can't double tap you because all the good double tap moves in the game are like there's stuff like Dragon Darts and Scale Shot, right? So Hat just kind of gets to get the Trick Room up every time, and there's not that much you can do about it. So Sneasler off the rip is acceptable. Kommo into Sneasler seems really good for me. Are you sashed, though? Is Clang Soul the right play? This is a hard read, but I'm going for it. I think they're going with that weird fake out set. I also think they could be sash. So like I actually wouldn't mind U-turning them to catch a hat on the pivot and then going back into my kommo. There's the fake out. Nice. So if we darts here, they just die. We outspeed them. I think we outspeed. I'm gonna U-turn them and go to my kommo. Okay. Are you going fairy? Are you going fairy? Ice. That's a decision. I could have just killed it with darts. I really thought we'd see hat, and I didn't want to lock in that. I'm going to come with the backs. I think you're going for a weird ice attack. Backs, mess him up, bro. End this fallen champion. Okay. And then this will condition close combat, right? Just back into the pult. I need to end it with kommo-o back at the front so I can stop the hat. That's how it has to be. It's kind of dumb, but it's true. Yeah. And I think in singles, like one thing I really like about singles as opposed to VGC is you see how I'm like getting back my ability to respond to conditioning and then reconditioning people. Like I'm getting more comfortable going for reads, I think, as I've been playing a lot more singles. And you're just leaning into it. Like you know that you force these responses. They have to do these things. If they don't, they're bad. And if they're bad, they're gonna mess up sooner than later. You see how we, through all those turns, we're able to come in here. We got their Terra, we get the Mon that we want, we break the potential Sash, and now, I mean, I can break you with a few different things. I think I'm gonna come in with the kommo and just go for, I think Flash Cannon off the Steel Terra gets it. We let you take the yeah, I think we let you, we'll see. I don't know if I have to Terra here, but I will. That's fair. And then I think I actually just pivot in the pult because you want to fake out. And if you're either fake outing or close combating, and pult doesn't care about either of those. And if you want to go for Terra Ice against my pult, I can then close with Haxorus and then reclose with kommo. Cool, I vibe with this. This thing's not getting up Trick Room, which means like your last Mon, like being Ursaluna, is not going to get to function correctly. Just donezo. Don't know if we needed that. I was heavily playing around like Babiri Berry there too. So you're either A, or you're going to send out Sneasler, I'm assuming, right? And Sneasler can go for either close combat or fake out. And you know that I'm already a player that wants to pivot to pult, right? To block that. Oh, Arboliva. Okay. I'm a believer, I couldn't leave her even if I aura speared. Yeah, just gonna stick damage. Yeah, works for me. Seed Sower is absolutely good. Ain't no thing. I don't need to set up versus this thing. Earth Power is good. Setup there would have. Oh, we died. Is that a crit? Are you spexed? You're spexed. Okay, so we just close with pult. Yeah. That thing should be specs. Which means we did the right play, I think, by all those little pivots to make sure they couldn't go Sash, Hat, its Orb. There was a multiplier, right? Multipliers involved. Pult should be able to close this, I think. I think we outspeed Sneasler with this Pult. I just want to check. And we're using the weird Pult set. Yeah, we do outspeed Pult. Cool. Or outspeed Sneasler. Cool. And your Terra's down. Should be able to get it. Big darts. Big darts. But yeah, I think like doing everything we could to play around that Sash Hat, forcing in those pivots, forcing in the conditionings. They tried to really go into the hat to block the darts, and we were like, nope, and just kind of closed it out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, guys. This is your reminder to let me know in the comments section what sort of mono team you want to see me use next. We've used a bunch of different types so far. This one was a highly requested type as well from the comments section in the past few videos. So Dragon is very, very popular. I'd say it's definitely one of the better mono types too. We actually fought a lot better teams in this one since we're getting a little bit higher on the ladder than we have in some of the other videos. But there are still a lot of really cool types, like Water's one we haven't done yet. Steel's one we haven't done yet. Poison, Dark, those are some really cool ones. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments section. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just want to say I'm so thankful for everyone that has been showing support on these videos. It really does mean a lot, and you know, we couldn't make this channel work without you. So thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.